18 stages and the total there are the 7 karu hai to can you just show me just show that no the line okay this one na? Okay, so this is the series and this all is known as the 18 stages. So this is known as the stages. There are total in the John Cholton book, there are total 7 series and 18 stages. It totally belongs about the development. The whole mineral kingdom is based about the development, the stages of the success. Now these are the stages of the success. The 1 to 5, total 1 to 6 stages goes to dependence, comparison, establishment and presentation. So for the whole 18 stages, when you open 7 to stage 11 belongs, it starts from beginning which starts for the success. Stage 1, that is the beginning. So it is enthusiasm. Here you have to see the new and doubt of failing or not to be succeeded. So this is the beginning step. The journey begins with energy, with enthusiasm, with eagerness. The ideas are new, but it's just a thought. Finding a space, dependence and support. Very weak. Just they thought and they make everything on the paper. You are not even the foundation has been started, but no confidence yet. So that goes to the stage 2. Even if I fail, experimenting, confused, but still shaky. Just is it's the foundation has been started. A project, business or task formally begins. Desire for stability, securing assets, system building, but it's like an inner dilemma. One foot is in the boat and another foot is in the out. Feels like that. See, I just want to share over here that every year the Apple companies, he launches his iPhone 6 stage, which comes. It needs a good foundation, ready structure, desire for visibility, recognition. Even though Apple, the 16th model is failed. Mostly I've heard that the model 16 means that is failed previous compared to the previous models. So even though they do the preparation, so desire for visibility, recognition and applause. First presentation to the outer world. So the recognition presentation stage belongs to the stage 5. Stage 6, proving you come into the visibility. Presentation has been done. Yourself under pressure, competence, full and courage. See, once you make it and rising, self-importance, self-satisfaction, signing at the top, Lord. They have achieved what they wanted. They have reached. This makes them shine and glitter, and the person who holds power and the authority. So power and the authority above. Stage 11, preserving, and the stage 10. From the stage 12, division, doubt and decline starts. Crack appears, doubt rise, attempt to repeat or restore the past, stuck in own vision, blind to change. What worked before must work again. Withdraw, the collapse. There is a resignation, letting go. Cannot keep up, fall behind, outdated. I know better, yet I am left behind. Distraction, breaking down, totally ruin. Uh, as you know that BlackBerry phones, they've been outdated because there is no touch screen, and nowadays touch screen comes. So they totally collapsed. We don't have any phone. The breaking down, total ruin, collapse turns into complete and distracted. Now see, when you just open a John Shelton book to understand the mineral, not the elements, but the minerals from the story or from the history of a patient in the John Shelton, distracted, discarded, disinterested in a power person. So he is in a perseverance group. He's pursuing his status. So I'm just giving an example. I'm not saying that Amitabh Bachchan, it's competitiveness, victim, aggressor, survival struggles, which is an emptiness, annihilation and the death. In the stage 17, there is a complete death of whatever the business or whatever the thing you have been started. Is an absolute end of existence or the presence. The prefix is expiry, excommunicated, feels pain, disappointment, sadness and the guilt, cannot let go the stability to the structure. John Shaw, and these are the 7 rows, the 7 series, Pharmacy. I am not going in a depth of the John Shelton as it is a topic. We can even do the 3-hour session of this mineral kingdom. But this John Shelton book, I have just taken some example, some glimpse about the first 5 to 10 pages about the Dr. John Shelton. He had tried to explain that in a patient which belongs to the mineral kingdom, he will be either from the sea, the soil, the external environment. They will not react by others. They always inside. These features are also discussed and feel deeply hurt easily. They adapt their behavior to others, often pleasing, soft or yielding. In an animal kingdom, the reaction is always fight, flight, jealousy, suspiciousness. They are very creative in nature, and the causative factor is always of an emotional shock or hurt. The main sensation in the plant kingdom is sensitivity. So then each family have its own kind of sensitivity. It expresses itself in all remedies of the family in different ways. Before this is in one picture. This belongs to the plant kingdom. Now can anyone explain me this picture? This is from the plant kingdom. Shall I explain? Yes? Okay. So I go back. Plants are the living organism which we have seen that. Expressed in a four different sensation itself. That is the main sensation. Sensation itself. Second is a passive reaction. Third is as an active reaction. And fourth is as a, take an example for the mother-in-law, for the each and every girl. She speaks continuously. Everything is inside. We are ready to react. So the thing which we make ready, that is a passive reaction. Second is an active reaction and as a compensation. So these are the four reactions has been described by Shankaran sir for the plant kingdom. The recognition of the common sensation help to do a deeper understanding of the mental state of a plant remedies. Identify the common sensation in a mental or emotional core symptoms of the plant remedies. Despite the common sensation, there are a wide difference in the symptomatology of the different remedies because they belong to different miasms. This means that the sensation is common, but each remedy perceives it in a different shocked, paralyzed, turned. So, only reactions according to Shankaran sir, that if in a case, if the person belongs to Loganaceae group, there will be a four sensation. These are the main sensation, and these are the passive reaction. Okay, so there will be a passive reaction, cannot move, cannot weep, fainting, paralyzed, depressed, sad. The stimulus is threatening to the plant kingdom. This inside, and it can be active, the reaction can be active or it can be compensation. Compensation means composed calm in the most shocking circumstances, and the active reaction will be convulsions, excitable, beside oneself, emotional, nervous, and the dizziness. So when we read the Materia Medica, even though Ignatia, and he says that even the same group of medicines, this medicines belongs to the Loganaceae group, same medicines have the reaction is different because the miasms of each and every drug is different. So miasms, take an example, Nux vomica belongs to typhoid miasm and Ignatia belongs to psoriatic miasm. No, sorry, it's in tubercular miasm. So this is the way miasmatic background, it differs the symptoms, it differs the pathophysiology, and this beginner is very important. The beginning students, they have to search the words. He says that if in a case person needs an Ignatia, he will use the words which belongs to from this page only. So this is in short way description by Dr. Shankaran. Same is a composite group. Here the main reaction is this: shock from being injured and insulted, fear, to be hurt, injured, touched, killed, burnt, shock, accidents, scars, burns after operations. This is the main sensation. These are the words which belong to the main sensation: injured, hurt, insulted, shocked, burned, scalded, attack, crush into, smash into, boxing, thump, brutal, punch, knock, sadism, fighting, abuse, aversion to be touched, defensive, shielding, protecting, robust, harsh, injured physically, injured mentally. So this goes to composite group. Passive reaction will be numb, stupor, catalepsy, anesthetic. Active reaction will be hurt others, touchy, cruel, violent, striking, beating, insulting, to injure in return. and the compensation will be tough guy, tough, shielding, protecting of others, so they won't be hurt. So this is the way he had made a picturization of the book in the book, and for each and every family I have just taken 4-5 pics to just explain that this is the thematic way we can ask our beginner students, that you have to find out the reactions. Ask, just take a case of your mama or just take a case of your father and search certain words. Make a practice. Just, they don't want to give a medicines, but practice is important. So they just start practicing that how we take a case, and they have to search the words. If belongs from this type of the search, they can be from the plant kingdom. Coniferae, CIE, Ranuncula CIE, Solanus CIE. So, I have explained the whole 3 kingdom. This is the thematic base. In the first year, we don't want to explain what is pulsatile line, what is thuja and what is lachesis. But here, we are just making a route that this is the way we can reach to the core, we can reach to the sensation. So from today onwards, from first year to final year, you have to make your brain in a such a way. You have to explain means understand my nature. I am sending you a story. So here you have to find out in which theme she belongs to. You can read the story. I spent 3-4 hours for my flower waste management project, feeling like a tech wizard. I could not wait to share it with my husband and bask in the glory of his admiration. As I showed him the web page, he launched into a lecture, completely ignoring my masterpiece. I politely asked him to review my work and provide feedback before sharing his own thoughts. But he insisted on the speaking first, like a know-it-all, saying, "Please, dear husband, look at what I have created before sharing your insights." I still did not budge. I had to channel my inner Zen masteration, but I was still in my creative zone. He attempted to downplay my concerns, saying I had misinterpreted him. Now this is the story. Here we all are homeopaths. I am not saying that you have to find out the right medicine. It's my case. I am just sharing the feelings. She had, and you can search. I will send you me, ma'am, try to understand me. I am sending you a story. Then what the story wants to say about her? From which group? Animal, plant or mineral? See, everyone have to share. Okay. You work from the web page and the Google. That is mineral kingdom. Anyone else? Plant. Okay. How plant?
She got a shock, like she got an answer. It was a passive reaction. Passively she got it twice. The third time she reacted and then she adapted and moved on.
So it's a plant kingdom. Anything else? She needs feelings and emotions. So here she is dealing with the emotions. Okay, so she wants admiration, longing for the good opinion of others. That comes from the plant or the palladium? It's fine. It's fine. So according to you, it's lodging for the good opinion. Okay. Anyone else? See. Okay. It's not a fight between the two homeopaths that I will give you the palliative and you have to give a max. It's fine. I just want to understand what she wants to show us.
She's protecting herself from criticism, from all the outer what other going to say, वो अपने तक नहीं लाना चाहती. So she create a blood. क्योंकि वो अपने ground पे stand है, आपको नहीं लगता है तो ओके मैं बहुत करता हूँ.
कौन सा kingdom? Yes. From the on the Facebook. Before that, she also share one story that I and my husband was taking a cup of a tea, and she has explained the whole thing, that what was the conversation was going on when we both are on the tea table. So this is the way she is putting the story. So we can also share our first year students such type of the story. They have to think, because we could not share the cases. They don't know the cases. So just such type of the stories help them to understand what is the reaction. It is from the plant kingdom, it is from the animal kingdom, or it is from the mineral kingdom. Debate of the materia medica. So that was a thematic learning. Now we go with the second point, that is an experimental learning. Here, the queen bee is the only fertile. All other worker bees are infertile. So efficacy on the cockroaches live in the cracks, creeps and damp places, and clinical the mental picture as fragility, delicate and droop downward. From the bees, one bee is considered as a queen and the other bees are the worker bees. So that's why the jealousy between two bees, that is the story. Both queen and the worker bees come from the fertile eggs. Nurse bees decide based on the queen's cell and fed only royal jelly. Queen bees develop fast, having big ovaries and lays eggs lifelong. Worker bees grow slower, having tiny quiet ovaries, does hive jobs. The queen and the worker bees show work together to ensure survival. The queen leads and protects while the workers support, guard and maintain order. In homeopathy, so this is the way we can explain certain like that the doors of the cupboard should open up. Not loud means simple loud. The noise should that much loud that the noise, when it starts noise, it should open the doors. Thun 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 thun. And due to that, like noise, the doors of the cupboards open. So that's way the spider group. Here there is a story of the spider group, that one is Arachne and second is Athena. Yes. So Arachne was a young woman in the ancient Greece, famous for her extraordinary skill at the weaving. She was so confident in her ability that she boasted she could weave better than the Athena. Athena is a god, the goddess of the wisdom and the craft. When Athena heard this story, she decided to challenge Arachne to a worked with the incredible skill. Athena wove a tapestry showing the glory of the god and the consequences of disrespecting them. Arachne, however, wove a tapestry mocking the gods, depicting their mistakes and misdeeds. Her work was flawless, but she was very arrogant. The sepia of Esnalis. I think so this story each and everyone knows because it belongs to Hanuman sir. In late 70s, Dresden, a color maker, Jacob Sindelman boiled it into a smooth watercolor. Artists loved it and the soft browns that felt like an old sunset. A few decades later, Dr. Samuel Hahnemann kept hearing about the painters who pointed their brushes with their lips. That's why we can teach the herbarium, and this is the end of the field visit. That means with this digital, we collect the pics and we can show the students. So this was an complete information about identification of the animal, plant and mineral kingdom. Thank you. Thank you.